love you more. Oh, your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. In darkest night, you are close like no other. I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. In darkest night, you are close like no other. I know you as a father. I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. Oh, this is my story. All my life you have been faithful. This is my song. All my life you have been so, so good. Every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, surrendered now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running, it keeps running after me. All my days, all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. The Lord our God is ever faithful. He's never changing through the ages. From this darkness, you will lead us, and forever we will say, you're the Lord our God. The Lord our God is, He's faithful and never changing. You will lead us, and forever we'll sing of the Lord. You're the one we love, you're the one we trust, yeah. We're laying on you for every moment, yeah. I know who goes before you, I know who stands behind. The God who fills your armies is always by my side. The one who reigns forever, he is a friend of mine. The God of angel armies is always by my side. Goes before, stands behind, stands behind. The God of angel armies is always by my side. He is a friend of mine. The God of angel armies is always by my side. The God of angel armies is always by my side. You're by our side. You've never left. We thank you, Jesus. We trust you, God. God, I look to you. I won't be overwhelmed. Give me vision to see things like you do. God, I look to you. You where my help comes from. Give me wisdom. You know just what to do. I love you, Lord, of my strength. I love you, Lord, my shield. And I love you, Lord, my God. Forever all my days, I will love you, God. We look to you, God. We trust you in any season. You're there with us. We trust you, God. Come on, let's sing this together. Sing hallelujah. Hallelujah. With everything inside of me, yeah, I raise a hallelujah, and I will watch the darkness flee. I raise a hallelujah in the middle of the mystery, yeah. I'm gonna sing in the middle of the storm. the ashes, hope will arise. Death is defeated, the King is alive. I'm gonna say, in the middle of the storm, louder and louder, you're gonna hear my praises roar. From the ashes, hope will arise. Death is defeated, the King is alive. Even when I don't see it, even when I don't feel it, you're working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Yes, God, you're always working. Come on. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. 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 You're working, even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop. Let's sing it out. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. He's the one who set me free. Hallelujah. Death has lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name. Jesus Christ, my living hope. Hallelujah. Praise the one who set me free. Hallelujah. Lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name. Jesus Christ, my living Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Birmingham Bible Church's Winning Wednesday. Good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are. I just want to thank all of our viewers. Want to say hello to those of you on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, our One Place family. Thank you for joining us on today. It is our prayer that you all are keeping yourself safe. For whatever state or whatever country you are listening to us from. It is a beautiful day here in Birmingham, Alabama. It's 46 degrees this morning. It felt like a heat wave because it's been so cold lately, but it's a beautiful day on today. It's 12 noon and it is our Winning Wednesday. And so some of you may ask, what is Winning Wednesday? And I'm so glad you asked. But this is a time whereby we bring you information to empower you, to encourage you, and to create some wins in your life. We want you to be victorious. All of us should try to strive to be victorious. And so, as we always like to say, we like to bring you good preaching and teaching, but we also want to help you to live here on earth before we reach glory. And so we have some great information with you that's going to be shared with you on today. So do us a favor. I need you to tag 3 people. So in your comment section, do the @ then put their name. And then I want you to text 5 people. I want you to text the last 5 people that you were texting whatever to. Text them about this broadcast on today. And I want you to share it on your pages. It's going to be some great information going forth, and we want to get the word out. Well, our theme for this year for Birmingham Bible Church is 2022, the year of new beginnings. And so this month we've had some great speakers. They've been phenomenal. The first one, Dr. Chan, talked about having a new mindset. He talked about personal growth and corporate growth. And then last week we had Pastor Dr. John Cook talk about a new body and talk about supplements and talked about those really important vitamins, A, C, E, and then vitamin D, which is really important right about now because it helps build your immune system. So make sure you go back and watch those at your leisure. On today, we have another great speaker, and she's going to talk about, help talk about financial literacy and really obtaining great credit. And to me, and this is my thoughts, I don't know if anybody else has said this, but credit to me is one of those things that you don't think you need it until you don't have it, because bad credit will make it difficult to do certain things. It may make it a little impossible. Some things you're trying to get maybe a little bit more expensive. So if you're trying to get that car, that interest rate may be a little bit more for you. And so we have with us on today Miss Tereca. She is with United Credit Education Services. She's out of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm excited about, she has such a sweet spirit. We've talked on several occasions. And so she's going to help us to get our credit together. She's not only doing this for us, but she's also helped previous people in the past. We had a conversation about that. And so please make sure you share it and listen. If you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comment section. Our scribes out there will text them to me and get them to me so we can address them at the very end. And so thank you so much. Of course, I introduced to you all Miss Tereca. Hello, Tereca. How are you?
Hello, Lady Pam Mason. How are you today?
I am doing wonderful, doing great. Thank you for joining us on today. We truly appreciate it. We're so excited about this information you're going to give us on today. Before we get started, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and just maybe how you got started into this business of credit management?
Sure, absolutely. First of all, I do want to just, give it back to you for allowing me to have the opportunity to be able to share the information about financial literacy, with your members as well as others. And, this is really something that's very important in our community and what's going on in the world right now. And just to tell you a little bit about myself, I am originally from Memphis, Tennessee, by way of now of Atlanta, Georgia. And I've been in the auto finance credit industry for like over 25 years, on the back end of things, where now, I wasn't in a situation where I felt like I was making impact. So I actually prayed almost 3 years ago for an opportunity to come my way. And where I wanted to add value and help people. This opportunity came my way almost 3 years ago. I knew that my own personal credit needed severe help because I've been living years with bad credit myself. And so when this opportunity came, I jumped on it, I started, and it really totally has changed my life, my family's life. And it's amazing how the experience that I had in the corporate world with the credit, auto finance, all of that experience, how now I'm able to utilize that in this industry, but I'm helping people, and seeing other people change their lives, change their finances and their credit, and how it's just making such a huge impact, on the community. So, I'm going to share a little bit more about how the services, and I'm going to speak about how it has affected me and how it has helped me as we go along during the presentation. But I'm just very excited, to share the good news on how these amazing services that we have to offer is definitely life-changing.
Awesome. Well, we are excited to hear it. And everybody, I mean, this affects everybody. So we can't say, well, this is not for me. No, this is for everybody. So this is for the seniors who always faithfully watch us on Sundays, I mean, on our Winning Wednesdays, and for our young people who are just getting out of school, trying to establish credit. So we're excited. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm gonna turn it over to you to you can go ahead and start your presentation, or just however you want to proceed.
Okay, awesome. All right, let me share my screen. All right, so welcome to United Credit Education Services. Again, my name is Tereca Williams-Storr. I'm an executive sales director with the company. And I'm going to share with you about the power of credit and how it is changing so many lives, and it will also change yours as well. All right, so a company you can rely on. We were founded in 2004, headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan. We're a unique collection of services carefully selected to provide financial protection and opportunity. We are a completely debt-free company that has helped thousands of people. We have the same key executives since the inception of the company. So what that means is that we have stability, okay? We actually have laid the foundation, and we are definitely, teaching about financial literacy. You can't be teaching someone how to get out of debt if we're in debt. So we owe no man. Okay, so that is the concept. And, some of you may not know that, before the pandemic hit, over 200 CEOs actually, jumped ship right before the pandemic hit and left. But the two key executives at our organization, they stuck and stayed the entire way, adding more value, more services to be able to help people on such an even larger scale than ever before. So why is this more important? The single biggest difference between financial success and financial failure is how well you manage your money. It's simple to master money. You must manage money. We were not taught financial literacy in school. I don't know about you, but they didn't teach that to us in school. You know, they told us, hey, pay your bills. You know, your parents said pay your bills on time, and that pretty much was it. You know, so it takes a lot of time to change your thinking and become financially literate. There's 5 shocking facts that you didn't know about your finances. Americans are drowning in a total of 1.057 trillion in credit card debt. And that number was as of March of 2019. So you know we're in 2022 now. So you know that number has significantly grown since then. 56% of people in the US have no rainy day funds. Okay. And then 46% of baby boomers have less than 10,000 saved for retirement. 40% of millennials have spent money they didn't have to keep up with their friends, and most keep it a secret. 43 million Americans have a credit score of 599 or less. And then poor credit can fill people with so many different things like anxiety, embarrassment, frustration, fear, and confusion. But it's really nothing to be ashamed of. It happens to great people all the time. In contrast, having a strong credit score leaves people feeling confident, excited, and abundant. And ultimately, a good credit score opens up possibilities to create the lifestyle that you desire. Good credit makes it easier to get new houses, new cars, low interest rates on credit cards and loans, higher limits, and contracts without security deposits. And guys, let me tell you something. When I got started in this program, my score was so low. I had a bankruptcy, I had a foreclosure on my credit, and within 60 days of me starting on this program, that foreclosure came off, that bankruptcy came off, my score went up 105 points. And now, because I got intentional on improving my credit and my finances, I went from having a car that was repossessed, that I was paying a high interest rate on, back in 2020, to in September of 2021, I was able to purchase a brand new Mercedes-Benz, all because I got intentional on improving my credit and my finances and then getting my score where it needs to be. So that way I got my purchasing buying power back. And now, I'm actually being a product of the product, helping others do the same, that you don't have to live beneath your means. You are able to live the life that God designed for us to live. All right. So UCES is committed to helping individuals and families build, organize, and protect their financial future. Now, we have a #1 award-winning protection plan, our suite of life-changing products. So I'm going to go over each one of these, okay, one by one, to tell you a little bit more about how they work. So you're going to build your financial future. We have our credit restoration, which is a nonprofit organization. It's a 501c3, okay, portion of our business. What that means is it assists you in challenging the credit bureaus to remove inaccurate, obsolete, and erroneous items from your credit report, restore your score, and maximize your financial opportunities. And then we have our credit builder. Access your credit report in an easy to understand online format and utilize our extensive financial library and resource center to assist in increasing your financial potential. And then there's our credit monitoring, your interactive credit report, money manager, and financial account alert system. All of your online accounts in one organized place with transaction and credit monitoring alerts sent straight to your phone. And then we also have our credit attorney. Our attorneys will evaluate your case for difficult to remove inaccurate items on your credit report, if legitimate, to clean up your report. in which case you may be entitled to compensation. So how is your credit score calculated? 35% of what makes up your credit score is your payment history. That's on-time payments versus delinquencies, and more focused on within the last 24 months. That's most important to most creditors. And then 30% of what makes up your credit score is the capacity and amount owed. That's the percentage of credit limits available. So that's typically your credit cards, okay? This is the area of concern that I see the most with most clients that reach out for assistance with improving their credit. They say they have credit cards, they're making the payments on time, and they don't understand why their score is still dropping. Well, the reason is because they have exceeded that 30% utilization of their credit card, the reason why their score is going down. So for example, if you have a $500 credit limit, okay, then 30% of that $500 is $150. So that means at any given time, you can't exceed having an outstanding balance of more than $150. If it does, your score will go down. It doesn't matter that you're making the payments on time. You've exceeded that utilization rate. So it's really important to make sure that you keep it anywhere between 10 and 15%, okay? All right, and then the next piece of what makes up your credit score is 15% length of credit, how long you have had your accounts. All right, so that is another piece. If you have a credit card that you've had for 10, 15 years, and you want to pay it off, don't pay it off and close it. Just pay it off. Because when you close it, you're closing out that 15% of your credit history. So that might have been the oldest card on your credit. And now maybe the only thing that's on your credit left is a two-year history. So now you'll see a significant decrease in your score because you closed out your oldest account that you were actually paying on, okay? And then the next portion of what makes up your credit score is 10% new credit inquiries. The number of inquiries and new accounts open in the last 12 to 18 months. You want to keep that anywhere between 2 to 3 inquiries. Anything more than that becomes excessive, and then it looks like you're desperate and trying to apply for credit, all right? And then the last 10% of what makes up your credit score is the types of credit, your installment loans versus revolving accounts. So your installment loans would be like your mortgage, your car note payment, that's installment loans. Your revolving accounts are like your credit cards. So you want to have an even mixture of both and make sure that way you're utilizing all 5 capacities of what makes up your credit score.
I have a question, Tereca. So
Yes.
let me ask you, if I have a credit card and the balance is 0 and it's been like that for years, will the credit card company or the store department, would they close it out?
Okay, so the credit card company, they can make the decision whether or not they want to close the card themselves because they see no activity. So we recommend that you leave at least, for a $4 balance on that card. So that way the credit card company, can think that you're going to still you're going to use the card, because if they see that you're not using the card, they're not making money. So they can arbitrarily go ahead and close that card out and not notify you
That's what
as a result of that. So yes, so with the new algorithm that just got put in place a couple of years ago, they are recommending that you leave at least about $4 as a balance on that card. And that way, that will eliminate them wanting to close out that card thinking that you have no intentions on using it again.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. So organize your financial future. So along with the protection plan services, we offer budgeting. You'll be able to track your income and your spending by creating a personalized budget. Use your budgeting report to follow your progress each month and make the necessary changes to come in under budget. It's giving you more money to enjoy, to save, or to pay off your debts. And then we also offer your net worth. Now, a lot of people are like, well, why do I need to know my net worth? We all have a net worth. But you know what? A lot of us don't know what our net worth is. But I tell you one thing, we all know who Denzel Washington's net worth is. We know who Jay-Z and Beyonce's net worth is. We need to know our net worth as well. So you're going to discover your net worth by figuring out your assets and your liabilities and using our quick and simple calculations to see where you stand. And your net worth report will help you continue to build your net worth by tracking your progress as often as you like. All right. So then we offer the YFL Family Mint. This is implemented in schools across America. You can now bring the Family Mint online educational portal into your home to enhance financial knowledge among the children in your life. And then our debt payoff. I love this debt payoff system. You can create a financial plan that will give you the exact payment guide to eliminate your debt quicker than expected and save you from unnecessary interest payments. This debt payoff system will eliminate you having to go through a debt consolidation company. So I'm going to give you an example. My mother, she is on the program as well. I showed her where she can actually pay off her vehicle in half the time. So she had about 5 years and 7 months left on her vehicle. And she plugged in all of her information. It showed her that if she just paid an extra $100 a month, that instead of her paying it off in 5 years and 7 months, she'll be paying it off in 2 years and 2 months. And then it calculates and show her how much interest that she would have saved herself by just simply making that extra $100 payment added on to what her regular car payment is. That was a game changer. So this is a very important tool to definitely take advantage of when it comes down to paying off your existing debt. Protect your financial future. So also with the services, you'll get identity monitoring, which is info armor powered through Allstate. It leads we leading the identity monitoring industry with Privacy Armor, a proactive monitoring service that alerts you at the first sign of fraud and fully restores your identity. So even if you have a pre-existing case going on with identity theft, they will be able to take on that existing case for you also. And then our will and trust. You will protect your loved ones by preparing the same will and trust documents you would in an attorney's office, but you'll be doing this from the comfort of your own home. You'll maintain your membership and changes can be made at any time, cost-free. Now, this is something that's really important. It's so many people, we all know a lot of celebrities that die without a will. You know, we have Prince, we have James Brown, we have Aretha Franklin. You know, I mean, the list goes on of people that died without a will and trust. And guess what? Their families are in turmoil, tied up because the case is tied up in probate court because they didn't leave their final wishes of their estate. Okay, so this is really important and make sure that you get this done. It doesn't matter how old or how young you are because the young is dying faster than the old. So we definitely need to make sure that we get our full financial house in order. And then we offer the financial lockbox. That's the roadmap, your financial contacts and information in one central online location that can be accessed at any time. This organizational tool can be personalized to forward to a contact of your choice in case of an emergency. So basically, it's a virtual safety deposit box. Okay, that's what it is. And then our savings goal. Setting goals is the best way to reach them. Our savings goal system allows you to create multiple goals, decide when you need to achieve those goals, and then choose how often you can save. And then a new service that just got added to our protection plan membership is Rocket Lawyer. In addition to all of the other great products, you now get access to premium financial legal documents with Rocket Lawyer. So after 4 months, enjoy more services for a better value. You will get access to all of the great Rocket Lawyer services, and your monthly price decreases to $69 a month. So anyone who stays on the services 13 months or more will get all of the services at the great price of $49 a month. And then also you'll get your travel club. So you'll browse through thousands of awesome deals, discounts, hotels, resorts, flights, and cruises. You can earn travel rewards for booking air, car, and hotel. So you'll be able to take advantage of the travel club also. And then we also offer our RX prescription through Clever RX. That's a savings card. And this is a way where you can save on your prescriptions. Now, this is my favorite right here. Credit My Rent. You're going to build credit the smart way. So we make it simple and affordable to build your credit score using payments you already make. No increase in debt, on-time payment percentage, positive payment history. Instantly add 2 years of rent payments to your credit report and report your rent to Equifax and TransUnion as low as $9.95 a month. So guys, let me just share my testimonial about utilizing this service. I told you guys that I had a foreclosure on my credit that came off. Well, I'll definitely have intentions on becoming a homeowner again this year in 2022. So what I did, I got on the Credit My Rent program to start building my score and boosting my score. So I had them go back 2 years to report my on-time rental payments, and it actually helped increase my score a total of 75 points between TransUnion and Equifax. And then ever since after that, they continue to report every month that I'm making my rent payments on time. And guys, that's a game changer. And one thing that you may not have known, but in September of last year, Fannie Mae, which is one of the largest loan originators in the country, actually said that anyone that is currently having rent payments reported to their credit, they will start using that information as a part of the approval process for anyone that's trying to purchase a home. Because the way how they're looking at it is, if you're making your rent payment on time, 9 times out of 10, you're going to make your mortgage payment on time. So what that is doing is that's going to open up so many millions of more people that might have gotten denied for a home loan to be able to now get approved for that simple reason by having their rent reported to their credit. And guys, we provide you with a protection plan roadmap. Okay, so month 1, we're giving you the roadmap to activate your services. Month 2 and 3 to build your credit score. And then month 4 through 6, work on any outstanding debt. And month 7 through 9, establish your family security. And then month 10 through 12, stay on top of your finances. Now, this is just a guide. This is a GPS. You don't have to actually spread it out over this time frame if you don't want to. Again, it's just a suggestion to give you a guide to follow, but there's no limitation on how soon or how fast you can actually utilize each one of these services inside of the protection plan membership. So you're going to keep track of everything through your back office dashboard with the free UCES app that you can download from the App Store or the Google Play Store. So you're going to take control over your financial future today. So it is a one-time setup, first month included, that's $188. And then there's a monthly subscription, no contract, for $89. So month 1 through 3, the payment will be $89, okay? And then months 4 through 12, then that's when it drops down to $69 a month. If you feel the need that you need to stay on beyond 12 months, then it drops down again to $49 a month. And you get access to our suite of products. Everything that I just went over to you is an all-inclusive products that and services that you will be able to utilize for one low monthly affordable price. Okay. And then not only that, we have an amazing customer referral program that gives you the opportunity to get your UCS protection plan services for free. So recommend potential new customers to get your enrolling agent. If you get 5 referrals to enroll, then you may get your next month's services for free. All right. So we all know at least 5 people, okay, with less than perfect credit that needs help. So this is a way to be able to help them get started on the program, and you get your services free, and then they'll have the same opportunity to refer 5 people that they know that need help, so they can get their services free. So I don't know about you, but I love free, and this is an amazing way to be able to get your services free while helping others as well. All right, so our partnership for purpose. For every monthly protection plan payment, you are helping to further UCES's efforts to partner with the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation. So $84 plus 5 equals 89, all right? So we partner with a company that gives back, our Youth Financial Literacy Program. It provides financial literacy lessons to schools across the U.S., educate students in 5th to 9th grade on matters of personal finance. $5 from each monthly protection plan payment supports educational programs and scholarships. Now, these are our YFL scholarships. Now, back when we started this in 2016, it was 100,000 that we gave away. Last year, we gave away 600,000 to 65 freshmen and high school seniors. So that's over 1 million donated so far. And I had the opportunity to witness that last year at our convention in Orlando. And it's so amazing to see that we are helping so many children actually become financially literate, be able to go to school, and be able to be more successful at an early age, you know, versus having to wait years later down the road to get this information. So here's some examples of what our customer said, you know, and like I said, let me just give you a little bit more about a real testimony, mine. So not only did I have the bankruptcy and the foreclosure come off my credit, but I had some student loans to come off my credit. Yes, student loans can be disputed, okay? And I had some late payments. I had some collections to come off my credit, and month to date, my score has gone up over 300 points, okay? So guys, the services work. When I tell you that it has definitely been a game changer for me, I have helped my parents, which are senior citizens, improve their credit. My parents told me that they never seen their score in the 700s like this ever in their life. But they followed the system. They utilized all of the services that came with protection plan membership. You know, they're getting ready to close on another new home as a result of improving their credit, you know. And my brother, I just helped him improve his credit where he just bought his home last year in October. So this program is helping so many people become financially free and get your buying power back, leveraging other people's money instead of your own. All right. So the membership that just keeps getting better. So if you sign up today, being a part of the UCES means getting on the road to financial freedom and wealth building. Activate your services. Understanding and protecting your financial future is easy with all of the great services included in the UCES protection plan. And then receive loyalty benefits, reduced pricing plus additional services. The longer you're a member makes this membership keeps getting better. And again, like I said, I already covered the pricing on that. So take control of your financial future today. That's less than $3 per day. A lot of us go to Starbucks and pay $5, $6, $7 and, for coffee. But sometimes you have to make a sacrifice to invest in yourself, because you can't do the same things day in and day out and expect a different result. So let's get you started, okay? If you are interested, then you can actually contact me. My phone number is 678-914-3615. You can text credit to that number, or you can reach me at ucespp.net/T Williams 172. And then you also can look me up on social media, Tereca Williams Store on Facebook. And I'm also on Instagram as TRACHELE Financial. And let's get you started. This is a new year, a new beginning. This is the new you in 2022. All of those goals that you've had for yourself that you've put off, that you've procrastinated about, now it's time. It's your season. It's the time right now for you to invest in you and get started on your financial future, so that way you can achieve those goals that you have set for yourself to reach in this year. Thank you so much, Lady Pam, for allowing me to share this amazing information, and definitely want to give it back to you for anyone that has any questions about the services and what just been covered.
Well, Terica, I knew the company had services. I didn't know it had that many services. That's awesome. I mean, that's awesome. You guys are a one-stop shop, so that even if you need some legal representation, there's a department for that. Y'all have everything. This was great. Credit is just so important. Like I said, until you try to go get a car, get a house, you realize, I really need to work on some things. I like what you said about, I didn't know that about the credit rent. I think I wrote, credit my rent. I didn't know about that. Yeah. So people can now, because you're right, especially if they're making their payments on time, then that should count towards, their credit. So that was good information. Let me ask you, and I'm speaking to like those of us who have children that are in college, and, as soon as they get out, they want to get an apartment, they want to, purchase a car. How should they establish their credit? Should they start off with a credit card and keep a low balance on it? What do you suggest for that?
Well, the first thing that, us as parents, if we have our credit and our finances in order, and we have major credit cards that are in good standing, then we can actually add our children as an authorized user onto our credit cards to start building their score at a young age, where by the time they graduate, they got a 700 or more credit score and credit history established, simply because they've been added as an authorized user on their parents' credit card. And then when they apply for their own credit in their name, then their chances of getting approved for a higher limit will definitely be available to them, because now they already have a history established. And so now, with this program, it's going to allow parents to be able to, educate their children from home about the importance of financial literacy and not spending the entire balance on that card and going into debt, and then finding themselves in a situation where they're, having to pay back something on a closed account that charged off. I mean, that was me at 18. They send you all of these credit cards with no instructions. And as an 18-year-old, you think, okay, they gave me $500. Let me go shopping and spend this. And you don't think anything about that. You have to pay it back.
Mhm,
So educating them before they even get to that point will
mhm.
now put them on the right road to being able to be disciplined and managing their credit and their finances. When they do become 18 years old, they know how to properly utilize that card and work on building and improving their credit at that particular time.
That's good. I'm glad you said that because you're right. We really need to educate this future generation because I was amening you when you were saying, you know, you don't remember them talking to us in school about finances, and they didn't. We had an accounting class at my high school, and it was, you know, how to balance your checkbook. That was it. Nothing
That
about
was
savings, life insurance, none of that. They really need to have those classes in school, but you know, we get the knowledge. It's, you know, when we're 30, 40 years old. But I know my husband and I, we really talk to our children about credit. And you know, I'm teaching, you know, when I go to Publix, no, this is not a credit card. This is linked to my bank account. My kids want to know, so how did you, and I said, no, this is not a credit card. I want you to know that I am not getting groceries on a credit card. So
right.
but yeah, but we do have to, as parents, you know, when you know better, you do better, and we need to teach our children as well. Also,
Absolutely.
great information, very good information. I think one other question, when do typically things fall off of your credit history? You know, I paid it off, you know, I paid off in January of this year. When can it start falling off?
And so, you know, typically it, it's supposed to be on your, you know, when they put something on your credit, it's supposed to be on there 7 years, what have you. But if you're paying off, you know, a debt, you can actually, you know, speak to that creditor and ask them for a debt to delete letter after you've paid that debt off, you know, with the payment agreement. And that way that can be removed from your credit report. Especially if it was something that was derogatory, that was reporting negatively, you know, anything that you paid that was current and on time as agreed, that was in good standing that you pay off, you want to leave that history there because that is going to be something that potential creditors and lenders will be able to view and look at when they run your credit report
Mhm.
to see that the good history in regards to, you know, what you've paid off that was in good standing. So you definitely can do that. And then if, you know, sometimes you'll have some creditors where they may just say, well, I'm sorry, we only update that you paid it off, you know. So that can still be disputed because even though it's paid off, it's still showing that it's a paid off charge off, you know, so it can still be disputed off of your credit.
Okay, all right, good, awesome.
Mhm.
Well, what I'm gonna do now is, I think I've covered all the questions. I kind of been going back and forth a little bit, and I don't see any questions from our audience. So what we'll do, we're about to end. I'm just going to give a brief PowerPoint about some upcoming things for Birmingham
Okay.
Bible Church. But Terica, it's when I get through, if you can come back on and please tell us again, just some final words, also how we can contact you again. I put your number out there, and I also put your name on social media, but you can kind of say that, and then also your email address, how people can contact you so they can receive these services, so they can get started on having brand new credit for a brand new year. You said it earlier, you know, we make these resolutions. I'm going to save more. I'm going to do this. Well, this is the year that you guys are going to do it. We're not going to procrastinate anymore. This the year that you guys are going to do it. So I'm just going to be very brief with my announcements, and then I'm going to bring you on to give some final remarks.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay, everyone, thank you for joining us on today. Of course, like we said before, the theme for Birmingham Bible Church for this year is 2022, the year of new beginnings. Please join us on Sunday at 11 o'clock a.m. We are continuing our series, brand new. It's the sermon series for this year, for January. And so please join us for the entire month and the entire year for our Sunday services. We are on One Place, which is a broadcast that hosts a lot of Christian speakers. And so Pastor Mason is listed there. Please go to the website at oneplace.com. And then you can do a search for Dr. James H. Mason III and listen to all of his teachings. Listen, we are also now have a podcast, which is wonderful. So if you go to our website at bhambc.org, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will see the different options that are available for you to listen to Pastor Mason on the go. So take advantage of that on today. Our prayer room call is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 a.m. Dial the number 727-731-0433. Again, that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. That number is 727-731-0433. Every Tuesday at 11 o'clock a.m., we are studying the scriptures. We are now in the book of James, and we are having a great time maturing in our Christian faith. So please make sure that you watch us every Tuesday at 11. We are on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and don't forget the My Sunday app as well. If you missed it on yesterday, it's okay. You can go back and at least watch it on Facebook and on YouTube as well. And on today, we've heard from Ms. Tereca Williams-Storr. She talked about how we can have new credit. Please make sure you go visit her website. If you have any questions, you can contact her directly. On next Wednesday, we're going to have Steve Thurston. He's an author, he's a pastor. He's going to help us with our new relationships for this new year. Who do we have to cut? Who do we have to keep? So he's going to join us on next Wednesday for that. I'm really excited to hear him as well. And then every Saturday at 10 a.m., we have our small groups. At 10 a.m. every Saturday, we have our small groups. And of course, our new curriculum is transformed. We learn how to be transformed in this new year. If you desire to join this small group, it is private. Please send us an email at smallgroups@bhambc.org. Again, that email address is smallgroups@bhambc.org. And then on Saturday at 12 noon, we have Miss Shauna Spikes. She is going to do a take two of finding free money for college. I heard Miss Tereca, I wrote down that scholarship, YFL. So hopefully some of our students can participate in that as well. But Shauna is going to teach us how to get free money for our undergrads, for our grads. This is part two. She talked to us last year. Great feedback. People wanted this to be done again, and so we're doing it again. So it's going to be this Saturday at 12 noon Central Standard Time. Please email us at ladypam@tcowi.org. Again, that email address is ladypam@tcowi.org. You must register. This will not be shown on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. This will be more private. So you're going to have to email us to get the Zoom information. Our book of the month is Circle Maker. We are believing God for things in our lives, but you got to circle those prayers around your dreams, around your fears, around your visions. And so Mark Battison, great book of the month. Of course, do that in your leisure. You can go to Audible and download it, or you can order it from Amazon, but make sure you get that book to continue to circle your prayers. We stream live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and we are on the My Sunday app as well. Well, what is the My Sunday app? Simply go to your app store and download My Sunday, which is one word, and then you will locate Birmingham Bible Church. From that point on, you can receive all of the events. You'll see everything that's going on with Birmingham Bible Church. So make sure you are doing that on today. And then to receive text messages. If you want to receive text messages about events that are going on, sometimes we send different prayers, but listen, make sure you text BBCWW to 94253. Text BBCWW to 94253 to take a part to receive text messages. We also have a business directory. If you have a business, Ms. Tereca can be a part of this. You could just, this is free of charge. You are on our website at bhambc.org. Scroll to the bottom. You're going to click on business directory, and then you're going to key your information in. It is free of charge. You are not only a part of our website, but also a part of a 50,000+ Christian database. So to grow your business, to market your business, take a part of that as well. Oh, I didn't know that was still up there, but hey, as another reminder, Georgia are national champs. Yes, we are still excited about that as well. So congratulations to the Georgia Bulldogs. Our Black History Tour with Pastor Mason and myself is going to be Saturday, February 26th. Remember, transportation is on your own. We're going to meet up there. We still want to be safe while we're out there having fun. If you are interested in going, that email address is bbctravel@bhambc.org. That's bbctravel@bhambc.org to sign up. And please do this by February the 18th by 5:00 p.m. And then there are various ways that you can give to Birmingham Bible Church. You can give through the app Givelify. Simply download Givelify, do a search for Birmingham Bible Church. You can also mail tithes and contributions in to P.O. Box 360321. That zip code is 35236 here in the city of Birmingham, Alabama. You can also give via text at 205-289-1938. Simply put a $, the amount you want to give, and then fill out the registration form if it's your first time giving. But from that point on, it's just $ in the amount, and it's very simple and very easy. We also have Cash App at BHAMBC. Cash App, $BHAMBC. Thank you for your continuous contributions to Birmingham Bible Church. You allow us to do things such as this. Your gifts and donations also go towards our 12 Compassion International children. It goes toward their medical supplies, their emotional needs, their Christian counseling, their educational needs, and their physical growth. Thank you so much for giving towards Our Land, Our Future. Don't forget, every 5th Sunday, we are sacrificially giving towards Our Land, Our Future. We are believing God. We have always done ministry debt-free and will continue to do so. And so this is part of it. So thank you guys for those of you who have sacrificially given towards Our Land, Our Future. I believe that's all we have. Thank you so much and have an awesome week. Miss Tereca, if you can come on once again and just, first of all, thank you again for coming on and having this for us, for educating us about credit and all the services that you guys provide. And so if you can please let us know how people can contact you, give out your phone number again, your website, and your email address. Yes, if you can do all that.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you guys can reach me at on social media, Tereca Williams -store, STORR. And you can also reach me at 678-914-3615. And you can just text credit to that number and I'll respond back to you. And also you can reach me at my email address, t.williamsenterprises72@gmail.com. And then also you can reach me at www.uces T Williams 172 to see more information on the services and how you can actually get started. Thank you so much, Lady Pam and Pastor Mason, for this platform and allowing me to be able to share this information about financial literacy with your church and others. And guys, I just want you to remember that, you know, this is the right time right now and the right season for you to invest in you in 2022. So this is a time to revive and restore and renew you and your financial future in 2022. So don't hesitate, don't procrastinate, just get started so you can start getting those results, so you can start achieving those financial goals that you have set for yourself and your family this year. Thank you so much for allowing me to share today.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you so much, Tereca. Listen, guys, let's make sure we support our sister. Let's support her, support everything that she is doing. And then also continuously support Birmingham Bible Church. Thank you for those who support. For those of you who shared the word, who shared the broadcast, you tell other people about it. And thank you for those who sow into it as well. Until next time, make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay sane, make sure you stay sanitized, and make sure you stay 6 feet. All right, we love y'all. Until next time, see you then. Bye, Miss Tereca.
Bye-bye.